all, how are you going? Welcome with me, let's go on another round of righteous readings. I've got a pick a card reading for you today for the month of March and April of 2022. I have 3 beautiful groupings. First grouping is the moon, the second is the star, and the third is the sun. So the first grouping is the purple moon, the second grouping is the green star, and the third is the pink sun. Pick your grouping. Timestamps will be in the comments pinned down below. Okay, guys? Pick your grouping. Now, I'm going a lot of different oracle and different cards here. I'm going to put them into 3 groupings and put them aside. And then we're going to draw, at the time of the reading, the tarot and the titanium fortune cards, which have been a while since I used, and I'm very much looking forward to it, to bring a in-depth reading for each of these groupings. So 1, 2, 3. See you in a moment. So as you can see, the 3 beautiful groupings here. I've just put the oracle cards with the cards on top, and now we'll get the tarot. Okay, so we are beginning now. Group 1, the moon, purple moon. We're going to start with you. First we'll start with the titanium fortune cards, then we'll go into the tarot, and then we'll go into your pile of an anonymous amount of different oracle. Now I know that's annoying, let me just fix that because that is annoying. I hate it when that little blanket thing gets caught up there. And then we have this little imagery around the pockets of the video, and we don't like that. It's unprofessional. The moon placement for March and April of 2022, spirits and guides. It's coming in for the moon placement, the first placement of the moon card for March and April. Okay, group, sorry, 1, the moon. So I've pulled you 3 titania cards, so we will start there and then we'll move into all the rest of it. So the first card you got is none other than the bear. Now, as this card suggests, this is a friendly bear. He is protective, bold, and very strong. This card always indicates something really big in the mix. It may be asking for you, the person being read for, to be strong at about a particular matter coming to the surface. But it is a positive card, even when it is calling for strength. I feel like there really is going to be a feat, and you're going to need to embody this strength of tenacity, of will, of pure grunt, I want to say as well. We then move to your next card, which was none other than the stork and or crane. Basically, I call it a stork. That's bear and then a stork. Beautiful cards these. So the stork is that of a card of movement. It suggests stagnant matters will soon be stirred up and brought to the surface and be resolved. On its own, it can be simply read as an event. You know, when the stork comes beside the next card, it does have a specific meaning. So I will skittle forward a little bit towards that. Because when the stork comes in with the garden, which is your 3rd and final card, it indicates a very important party that is coming. It could also even be birth shower, something of that nature, but there is a very important party, festivity coming. You're going to need to be pretty strong, quite full of tenacity, I feel here. It's going to really need your attention. The garden, 3rd card. This card represents a place where people are allowed to meet freely. A throwback to an age when it was only possible to have some privacy with someone if seen publicly, such as in a garden, a secure, safe place. Therefore, is usually concerned with matters of love or matters of the heart, and often suggests an invitation to a party or place. It can, however, also be an office if cards relating to business surround it, for example. But in any event, where the garden appears, the card can be read as somewhere restful, sociable, and very positive. So I feel the main message here is strength, tenacity, real protective, nurturing, mother bear. Don't anger the bear, don't poke the bear. The stork, to me, reminds me of, the baby being brought by the stork. No beginning here. Things being stirred up. Resolution. I feel like a resolution to togetherness for some of you, because maybe one night at the party at band camp, you know, Stork came to visit me and I became Mama Bear, you know. Be that as it may, there is a big festivity I feel coming. Some sort of very big, important birthday, anniversary, birth of an actual child, finding out of carrying Mama Bear, could be. Group 1, the moon. Wow, that's kind of a little bit lofty and elusive, I've got to say, but there is a real sense of needing to have strength here and tenacity. Something's getting stirred up, something's getting started, and it's really got about something to do with a party engagement, very important festivity. Oh, sorry, that's one of the twins blowing raspberries. Alright, moons. Group 1. Let's get the tarot and we'll get you a big group of good cards. Group 1, the moon. I've got that song in my head. Moon river, wine and a mile, such Moon River, that's a very, very, very old song, but it's appropriate. For Group 1, the moon, what messages of high prevalence can we give to Group 1, please? The moon for March and April of 2022. Let's find out. Wow. Group 1, the moon. Wow, this is something else. We've got 3 majors coming through. It's going to be big. We start off with the tower. Complete levelling, laying to waste. Massive change and breakup of everything. Not just the systems, but everything that was even supporting them. The structures. Everything is going faster than a bake sale on Sunday. When the tower comes in, you've really got no choice but to grip whatever you can and prepare for the storm of the reckoning, the loss, the change. It is massive when the tower comes in. It just lays everything to waste. It takes away all that security, all of that footing. Really just put you back to square dot in some ways. They're complete and sudden changes that of the tower. It's breaking down old belief systems or systems itself and abandoning of past relationships. It is severing of friendships at times too, and changing one's opinion. Unexpected events, bankruptcy, downfall, loss of stability, loss of security. The next card to come through, another major. So Taurus coming through now with the Hierophant in reverse. Wow. Foolish exercise of generosity to the point where you are so susceptible to other people's needs that you are going without. You are very vulnerable, frail. You need to renunciate these connections or the way you're going about dealing with this, because it's no good for you. Third card was that, the Seven of Pentacles. Looking at everything you've got up to this point, all the monetary, the material, everything you've earned, all that security. And you're asking yourself the big questions, if it's enough, if you've actually made enough to be secure or fundamentally, like, decent here. So I'm seeing that you really are assessing all the monetary material that you've gained up to this point, and you're asking yourself the big questions, if it is enough to be comfortable, secure, or to have the same way of living. The next card I found to be very, very interesting. Venus placement coming through highly here. The Empress. Femininity. Progress, fruitfulness and accomplishment, the mother, the sister, and your nurturing energy, wife, marriage. Children, feminine influence, ability to motivate others, practicality, intuition, things of that nature. The fruitfulness in the right time, childbearing years, maybe even being Papa. Bottom of the deck, we had the Seven of Cups. A lot of desires here, a lot of passions, a lot of options, but let's be real here. some of these options you wouldn't pick on your dying dollar. Some are just plain right now nasty. So they've got a lot of options. You wouldn't necessarily choose a lot of them at this present point in time. But underneath that 7 of Cups was 2 of Cups. Unity. Coming in as 2, leaving as 1. Unity. Proposal. Contractual negotiations. But group 1, the tarot speaks very clearly of a massive shake-up. You have been too susceptible to other people's needs, going without yourself. And you really are starting to look at it now, the monetary, material, and that lacking. But you are at the prime of your life, the prime of your time. You are looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Very femininity, very nurturing. Honey to the bee, that's you from me. 7 of Cups, a lot of desires, a lot of options here on the table. You know, you want the 2. Just don't know which one out of this bundle of bullshit it actually is. But you know what you don't want. You know, I really feel that Empress is really speaking a high atonement here to you right now. Sorry, I think it's really scared to have marmalade toaster. It's gone everywhere. There really is a high sense here of massive change coming in. You're still being very susceptible to people's needs, even though you're not exactly secure at the moment yourself. Not in place to live, security feeling, or the monetary itself. But you are in your divine timing, prime-wise, mentally, physically. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Your Venus is on fire. You are drawing it all in, to be. You're drawing it all in. Buttery cupcakes. But there are a lot of options on the board. 7 of Cups, that bottom. Gotta go through a lot of thorns before you get the rose, you know what I mean? That 2 of Cups. A lot of pricks. Okay, group 1, let's look at the additional oracles that will set aside for you. So we've got a big variety here of different things. Sorry, I've still got alcohol stuff on my hands, so give me a sec. Okay. Sorry for that. So we start with the little Island Time Wellness cards. First card you got was Abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Be clear to universe what it is you really do actually tend to want. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflects our wounds, introspection. I feel like there's some questions there. And the chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Alright, so the Moon. Abundance, mirror the chaser. You are, honey to a bee. When you're in that energy of having and not wanting, you attract sometimes a lot of people that might be wanting. I feel like you manifested something really good here, real good opportunity, something solid, and then all of a sudden you started to notice a lot of mirroring in the relationships around you, not just sexual, but all relationships. Maybe parents, children, cousins, aunts, uncles, siblings. The change of the ricket in the relationship, the foundational core of the mutuality of it, if you know what I mean, the function of it, the respect of it. And it led to some sort of codependency being realised, and it is a person having a real fear of abandonment, not you, I feel like. And also the relationships that you're putting energy to. Okay. Next card from Lucia. You got sacred places, rocks and standing stones. Rocks and standing stones of sacred places you got. Slide on, maybe it might help us a little bit. Rocks are the bones of the mother supporting her and therefore us. Because they take millions of years to form, they hold ancient earth wisdom. and knowledge, power, and strength. A stone also brings some of the character of the place where it came from. Stones bring grounding elemental earth energy and can help you to connect with these primordial energies. Call upon this strength when you pray or meditate. Feel the strength of a stone's timeless wisdom helping, supporting, and connecting you. Use stones to help stabilize stress-filled places. Okay, now we have make waves. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may even look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker made waves, and you're no different. Wishes fulfilled. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner, but faith is required when we put ourselves out there. It's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence, you are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one, just under the surface. And finally, dance. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is as important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your glorious heart out. Next, from the Wiccan, we have the Death card. Spell of manifestation. And the scrying mirror shadow. So shadow work, doing a manifesting spell here to try and bring in a massive change to transformational manifestation. Reading of old and bringing in new, I feel. Primordial energies. From the Moonology, we got work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, and it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, so you've got both placements in Scorpio, the full and the new. Work through your fears, and it's time to release negativity. Wow, both, that's incredible. The next few glorious pieces of the puzzle is your angel for the month of March and April. You had number 18. Carrot angel. 18. Number 18, the carrot angel. You have received this card because your carrot angel has heard your prayers about your current work situation. Are you considering a change in your career, or are you having issues in your place of employment? Is there a work colleague who is causing disharmony in your life? Are you considering going for a promotion or changing your current place of work? Would you like to run your own business, for example? Do you have an idea about a business venture? And you need assistance from your carrot angel? Are you considering undertaking study to change or to enhance your current career path? Do you need assistance and guidance with updating your resume? Do you need help with receiving a raise in salary? Assistance with balancing work and play in life? If you've answered yes to any or all of these questions, it is time to relax and know in your heart that everything is being taken care of by the carrot angel. By surrendering your fears about your career to your angel, you will be surprised by what opportunities he will send your way. Your carer angel is currently healing any emotional work issues that may be affecting you. He is acting, guiding into your life people who will help you achieve your desired outcomes. For example, people may appear to assist you with networking. If you have doubted that you are able to change your career path, don't despair. Your career angel is helping you to follow the right path, on the right course of action to begin your new career. The affirmation for this card is word for word as follows now. I surrender any worries that I have about my career path to my carer angel. I feel safe in the knowledge that he will guide me in the direction I am meant to follow to improve my career. Spirit animal for the month of March and April is the octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms to blend in. Like a chameleon, shape-shift to blend into your surroundings so you're not noticed. When you're not seen, it's amazing what can be seen and heard. Your gemstone for the month of March and April 2022 is a beautiful clear quartz, which also amplifies the energy of any other gemstones around it. I do love clear quartz, I must admit. I always have a piece. I have a piece of it here. This video. I do love a bit of clear quartz. Well, that was very enlightening, group 1 for the moon picking. Let me clear the board and we will get ready for group 2, the star. Okay, we now move to group 2, the stars. Give me a second, guys. Group 2, the star. Now, before we begin and get into it, I did want to mention I did have a song playing. Starlight, can you hear me? Can you tell me? Can you starlight? Starlight, can you hear me? Can you tell me? Oh, starlight, star. So group 2, as I was just piss poor as a piss trying to sing the song Starlight. Starlight, can you hear me? Can you tell me the game? Oh, starlight, oh starlight, can you hear me? Can you tell me the game? Oh starlight, hey, hey, watching me. Alright, so group 2. Let's get your Titania cards and find out what message is there for you for March and April of 2022. Then we'll go to the tarot, seek guidance there, and then we will go to your pile of, I don't know what's there, but it looks exciting. Okay, group 2, the star. Okay, group 2, sorry, slack up. Group 2, the star. Let's start with your Titania fortune cards. So we start off with the fish. This is brilliant, guys. This is simply money, honey. This is the card of good fortune and represents sound finances. The fish is a very happy monetary element at work. So I'm seeing here that money, honey, is all gravy, baby, for group 2, the star. You know, I feel like there'll be some sort of security here in monetary for some reason. This is a card of activity in business and with cash. Watch its placement carefully to discover the best source of income of good fortune, revenue for you right now. The next card was, the second card is that of the anchor. Now, this is the card of great security and represents the opposite of the road. It suggests staying put, that you can be sure of whatever it falls beside. We've got money and luck. So we've got a lot of security in this. We're going to get a lot of security here in this, I feel. And I also do feel that this is really going to it's going to blow it up. Like, this is really going to make something big for you, group 2. Now, group 2, the start, these two came out together, okay? They popped out literally together. But first we are going to look at the road, okay? So this initiates a whole new path, okay? This is a brand new direction for you. Either you've just started to take on this or you are about to embark upon it, okay? It is most likely to appear when a new job has just begun or a new love affair has recently ended or someone has moved home, country, etc. Okay? Now, wherever it falls, the road always indicates something new and points to change. Now, as I said, this did come out with this secondary card, which is the mountain. So the road and the mountain came out together. Now, the mountain, like the bear, this can simply represent something big or something rock solid. It is also concerned with foreign affairs and most often does indicate a person from abroad. In some circumstances, it can concern an obstacle that you need to surmount. Now, when these two come in together, it is implied that it is really seriously time for a short holiday. Now, this is a strong card, embodies well, and it's accompanied by the whip or some other nasty shit, but it's always read, it is as relevant to important affairs and movement. And I'm seeing here it's a short journey that you're really needing. So, money's coming in, and you're going to build a lot of security out of this. It's going to be like, bam, bam, money fall from the sky, star grouping. And you're going to be like, you know what, hit the road, Jack. We're going to surmount some shit. We're going to see some stuff. We're going to adventure. And we're going to go on a short holiday. Please pack me in your suitcase. Let's get the tarot now. Okay, let's find out what tarot now that there is for group 2, the star for March and April of 2022. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me. I hope this round resonates so you can take something from it at least, or at least have a bit of a shits and wiggles with me. Let's see. Group 2, please, the star. What messages of high prevalence, please, spirit guides can relate to group 2? Chose the star grouping. Woohoo. Indeed. We do have messages. Wow, okay. Wow, group 2. What are you playing at? Bottom of the deck. First two cards that came out were Sagittarius and the Eight of Wands, Temperance and the Eight of Wands. And the second two was Knight of Cups reversed with the Eight of Cups. Well, we know what we do want, and we know what we don't want, and we know what we're going to tell to go get. Wow. Starlight, you are something else, aren't we? Well, let's take a look at this. We start off firstly with that Sagittarius major arcana of Temperance. This is all about frugality, blending and fusing in the different elements to use to your benefit, to your advancement here. You know, when temperance comes in, it's that sense of moderation. It's that sense of temperance, patience, and accomplishment through self-control and frugality here. It's that real sense of accommodation, harmony, the mixing or bringing together into perfect union. This is management, fusion, bringing into perfect consolidation, good influence. It also refers to successful adjustments, good influences here and successful combinations. Now, when you move that with the Eight of Wands, this is hastily made movement. This is like arrows shooting straight across the sky. This is a real sense of progress and hope. Now is the time to act. The conditions are good for success, and it's very favorable that you will have to travel. I feel like communication is really key here. Back and forth communication. You're being very patient here, but I do feel this is like some sort of love offering that's trying to get across. This is love communication. You've been very patient, very angelic, waiting. Group 2, the star, the angel, for this communication to start, and I'm seeing it starts. But during this temperate energy, this hot communication starts, and you're just like, whoa, I'll just be patient for a day and look what comes my way. Winner chicken dinner. The winner chicken dinner bit might be short-lived though, because as I said, the next card that we had come out is that Knight of Cups reverse. I don't like this because this is real player shit energy. This is deception and fraud. This is a person that has a problem sorting fact from fiction, and they are just misleading. And you're walking away from this Eight of Cups. Anything that's, you want this. You want a Two of Cups, you want a unionship, and you're willing to give everything to it. You do not want this Ten of Cups reverse. You do not want pettiness, indignation, selfishness, exploits of goodwill, quarrelling, arguments, unsettlement in the home. You want a real unionship, not one that's just built on bullshit. Talking no balls. So, group 2, yeah, there's a lot of obstacles here. And you see that, and that's why you're like, no, fuck it, I'm out. Too many obstacles. I don't want to have to be standing there with a wand at the ready every 5 fucking minutes because someone's got something to say or something's got to take a shot pot crap shit shot at me. Like, nah. And they're not worth it anyway. You know, they're just a toy mirror boy. Not a knight I thought they were, more like a sleaze. Sleaze. We're out. 8 is not 10. Up the butt. This 2 of Cups sounds awfully great, but mate, I won't settle for a 10 of Cups reversed any day. Unless it's good. Stars, wow, you are shining bright and you know what you want. You won't settle for a less than sparkle or glitter to the point. Your grouping of cards now that were chosen, I'm going to find out what they are. So first we have the Island Time Wellness cards. Oh, boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues, movement. Much like what was indicated in your Titania cards. Movement, change. We have Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Sometimes when it's final, it's final. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up. Temptation, third-party interference. And I do feel that that's the problem. You're trying to leave something to make way for something new. There lies the issue, because I feel like the old is still clinging on very hard and the new is a very glossy plaything but is only around for a limited edition time offer kind of situation. You're there on holiday and you just want to catch up for that period of time in between relations. Bed sheets. Your story. I'm just the reader. Don't shoot the messenger. From the Wiccan Oracle, you got the element of water. Group 2. Reads as follows. Water is connected with the feeling world and is the power that shapes our relationships. It is the element of love and the emotions because it is as fluid as our feelings. It rules friendships and marriage. Water also relates to the subconscious mind, constantly shifting and active beneath the surface, and affects our moods and emotional responses. It influences sleep and dreaming, and we sink down into the swirling depths of the subconscious. Remember that water is cleansing and essential to life. It is an important element of purification and healing. This can take the form of healing counsel, leading to emotional release, sweeping away stale feelings, and inducing us to face the truth about ourselves. You wouldn't think water could actually do all that, would you? But it very much can. Inspirational messages now. So firstly, we've got a new day, group 2. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that has lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over, what's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. Stop comparing. Apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever-expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring your fullest expression of self forward, and championize others when they do the same. Star bright. Finally, you did it. Hooray, success is here or just around the corner. You worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. But just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again and again. Okay, now we look at the Wiccan Oracle. We had moon cycles. Cycles of the moon playing a big part for your March and April. Mabon, balance. So the moon cycles and all about balance, you know, light, shadow, life and death. Herbal kitchen, alchemist. Oh, what are we brewing in the kitchen? Alchemist. Moon cycles, balance, and alchemy. I feel like you're doing some spells to bring in the balance of life and death, light and shadow, through alchemy, through cooking, through the moon cycles. You know, it's phases. I feel like this is actually very important. This may not be something that you specialise in, but something that's very important that you need to do. Let's look at your Moonology cards now. So we have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. 2 air elements coming through there. Gemini and Aquarius. Both full moons too. That's interesting. Show the world the real you and the answers you need are coming. So be genuine, be authentic to self, and what you need is coming, the answers you seek. The last 3 pieces of the delicious pie. First, your angel to guide and assist you for the month is number 25, the angel of healing. So you bring in this angel when you need guidance or assistance throughout the month, and I'll read the meaning for you and the affirmation that goes with this card. Okay, word for word. Number 25, the angel of healing. You are in a time of healing. Be open to receiving healing. You have received this card because your angel wants you to know that she is by your side, ready to assist you in your time of need. Living an extremely busy life, you sometimes give all your energy to your work, your family, friends, and forget about your own needs. There are times when your body becomes so stressed out and run down from all the outside pressures that you need healing. Healing can come in different forms: healing a physical health issue, or healing emotional blockages, relationship stresses, or worries in your life. Sometimes you are too stressed out to realize that you can ask for help and assistance from above. If you are currently suffering ill health, know in your heart that your angel of healing is always by your side. She is very capable of healing and assisting you to solve any issue causing you concern, but it is up to you to take the first step to allow this healing to take place. Your angel of healing wants you to take time out of yourself so that together you can clear obstacles in your body or life and connect to your angel of healing. Firstly, find a quiet place where you can sit or lie down and relax so you can allow your angel of healing to be of assistance. Once you are comfortable, gently close your eyes and visualize your angel clearing any areas in your body that are causing you pain or concern. Feel the warmth and clearing take place as you visualize your angel of healing helping you. Visualize the part of the body that has been healed shining a bright white glow. Once that area has been cleared, if your angel of healing is clearing a particular issue in your life, visualize that that issue is resolved and watch as it floats away into the distance like a balloon floating off in the wind. The affirmation for this card is word for word as follows. Recite these words if you need assistance. I accept and allow my angel of healing to assist me with healing any health issue, blockages, and worries I am currently experiencing in my life. I am open to receiving the healing. I like it. I like it. Tense. Let's find out your gemstone for the month. So the month of March and April. Your gemstone to guide and assist is calcite. Calcite, C-A-L-C-I-T-E. Calcite. Beautiful stone that. I have a lot of it actually here. And your spirit animal for the month of March and April to assist you is the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake. The experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. This is interesting. Let's get more. Rattlesnake. It's the final piece of your pie anyway. The foundation for compassion is an awareness that suffering is a natural part of life, whether through the empathetic appreciation of another's being pain or the experience of having suffered oneself. and which beings haven't at times felt pain or sorrow. That is an aspect of living on this planet. The deeper you go into the soul of another, the more you can feel what they feel, yet paradoxically maintain a certain distance of objectivity. A true healer must heal from the heart, no matter what technological, physical, or shamanic tools they use. The experiences that you're going through now, or have just completed, are all a preparation for you to open your heart to the suffering around you and do your part in alleviating it. You'll find that you're increasingly being asked to offer your time and energy to help heal others, including not only people, but also animals, plant beings, tree people, and ultimately our Earth Mother. Some of this healing power will go to mend the rifts that exist between races, ethnicities, and other species. You'll notice more and more how often your hands will spontaneously feel energized, experiencing it as heat or a tingling sensation. This is the power of spirit working through you. Allow it to guide you in whatever the focus of your healing is, whether simply placing a hand on the shoulder of a friend or more extensively and directly involving yourself in another's being's health. The associations with this card is initiation, healing, respect, transformation, resurrection, shedding, detachment, death, rebirth, sexuality, renewal, transmutation, clairsentiency, agility, wisdom, creativity, primal energy, and it's a dot 4. Thank you so much, Group 2, for joining me. The star, we will now prepare for the final Group 3 reading for today, the Sun. And I just want to share with you what your song is. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you go, won't you go? The Sun grouping, Group 3, here we go. Okay, the pink grouping, the final grouping, Group 3, the Sun. Let the sun shine down. Okay, Group 3, the final grouping today, the pink grouping of the Sun. Let's do your titanium fortune cards, and then we'll get your tarot, and then we'll get into your final beautiful little pile of gorgeous goodies. Group 3, the Sun. Alright, Group 3, the Sun, your titanium fortune cards. The first card to come out was the Clover for March and April. I love this. Clearly one of the luckiest and happiest of all the cards. You know, the Clover is saying that you are protected as if by magic from all your problems and your worries. You know, this card symbolizes the surmounting of trouble and grief and the end of sorrows. I love that. The other thing I want to mention about the Clover, you know, you should put away unnecessary concerns about health as well, money or love, and trust in the gods. If it appears, you know, especially over multiple times, you may look forward to luck with money or a wish being granted. You know, I really do feel that there is some good shining approach, I want to say, in a special department, and that department I feel that you're having a lot of luck in is the month department. Ooh. The man, a man, it may mean love for a woman, if other cards support that. Or it may mean a man who will be significant in other ways. If the person being read for is a man, this remains his signature card all the way through. You know, I'm seeing here that the man is coming. This card is neither happy nor sad, but takes its meaning entirely from its surrounding cards and the fact that it is next to the luckiest card of all. I feel like that's a pretty good fucking sign that this is going to be a winner. Oh, so smooth chicken dinner. The third and final card from the Titania was the Garden. This card represents a place where people are allowed to meet freely, a throwback to an age when it was only possible to have some privacy with someone if seen publicly, such as in a garden. Therefore, it is usually concerned with love or matters of the heart and often suggests an invitation to a party or place. It can, however, also be an office if cards relating to business surround and support that. I feel like there is luck here in regards to a man, in regards to some sort of placement. Meet a man, move in with a man, marry a man. It's your story. Let me know down in the comments down below. I feel like something big's coming. Something really big. One more, please, for the sun grouping. Come on, one more. The mountain. Obstacles, big feats, sense of a journey, an adventure, some obstacles perhaps that you need to surmount, work out, can I go over it, can I go under it? I feel like this person is lucky in the way of bringing in lifetime experience for you, in public spheres of places that you would never go if you did not meet this person. Gardens galore, mountains are great, sky is so beautiful, sea glistens, sky glows, the mountains are peaks, and the gardens how they grow. It's all adventure, it's all in public, it's all delicious. I like it. Group C, the sun. I like it a lot. Let's get the tarot side of it now. Let's see. Group 3, the sun. 4 March and April 2022. Let's find out what's coming in for the third grouping, the sun. For March and April of 2022 for the spirits and guides. What's coming in? There we go. Let's see what's coming in for the sun. Wow, these cards are almost identical to what we had before. Similar. Ish. Got a little excited. Okay. Wow, this is just, it's similar to group 2. It is a little bit, yeah, I have to put it out there. So we start with the Knight of Cups reverse. Group 2 had this too. Deception and fraud. I feel like this is a player coming in offering something that they have no intention of really fulfilling. It's telling you what you want to hear rather than what they're going to do. I know what you're going to do though. Walk the fuck away. 8 of Cups, not my 10. I'm not dealing with this playeristic bullshit. Someone that talks a lot of shit, doesn't actually feel anything genuine, very emotionless. Playeristic, I'm just going to 8, it's not my 10, and walk away. Discontinue of all effort, walking straight away. Why? Because there's too many obstacles here. 9 of Wands, too many barriers to overcome, too many obstacles to go through. Always need to feel with your front foot at the ready, like someone's just going to jump out the bushes and come take you out. The final card's a sign of Scorpio coming through here. It's a major arcana, the Death card. I feel that right now your biggest thing is you. Transformation, group 3, clearing away the old to make way for the new here. This is unexpected change, loss, but this is acceleration and an abrupt change of self. Through not necessarily physical death, but the ending of familiar situations, friendships. This could mean that through financial losses. This will bring in a new era, maybe a real long period of illness. And 4, maybe having to deal with the death. Someone passing away. The bottom of the deck, underlying energy, Chariot in reverse, Cancer's major arcana. To lose something otherwise firmly in your grasp, something that was very solid, a shoe-in as you would call it, being literally like sands through the hourglass, slipping through your hands, cancellation of plans, something that was definitely a shoe-in, just not coming in. You're trying to be, temperate here, trying to be moderation, frugality, use of elements to bring in a good possibility, but I feel like every time you try, sacrifice is worthless or it's in vain. There's a sense of in vain here. It's all in vain. I could do it this way, I could do it that way, it will all turn out the same. It's all just in vain. It's all just in vain. You got to get away from all this and just look on yourself, I feel. Yeah, you're going to be dejected at the end of it anyway. You're not going to win this battle, no matter what way you tackle it from. whether it's the head, the heart, the body, or all three at once, going Monto Gisco. Some things you just can't win, and some things you shouldn't even be battling for. Let's look at the additionals now for group 3, the Sun. And thank you so much again, everyone, for joining me today. So we start off with the Island Time Wellness cards. Your first card was Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Oh, ascension, very important. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And this is what you're going to get. That beautiful palm tree, that security. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. First with self, then with another person, I feel. Wow. From the Wicca, you got the celestial body of Mercury. Mercury, interesting. So Mercury, the innermost planet in our solar system, speedily Mercury zooms around the sun in just 88 Earth days. It is named after the Roman messenger of the gods and is closely linked to thought and to communication, including writing, teaching, speaking, learning, and studying. Mercury is also associated with mental facilities and intelligence. By drawing this card, you're invited to use the energies of Mercury when practicing magic for communication, for talking and connecting with friends, for all forms of travel, for manifesting results in the material world, and for bringing different elements of life together. Element Mercury's celestial body. I like it. First, we've got You Are Awesome. Your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself, share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others shift from glass half empty thinking to, heck, I'm pretty awesome too. Second card is Reconsider Your Commitments. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. And the third card was Pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along, and the right one will fit you like a glove. So pause. From the Wicca, now we have the Watchtower of the West, the autumn season. We have the Familiar Guardian and Bellatane Fertility. So, Autumn, Guardian, and Fertility. Babies. Babies. I feel like someone from the past may be reborn. From the Moonology, first we have Take Time to Breathe Out. Decimate. Let me repeat that. So, from the Moonology, Take Time to Breathe Out. Decimating moon. Then we have Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Decimating moon and the full moon in Taurus. Your gemstone for the month of March and April to help you is none other than the beautiful rose quartz. Wow. Gemstone of love as well. Beautiful. Your spirit animal for the month of March and April is that of the mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. The mouse scripture. I want to see that meaning. It's not a card that comes up very often, actually. So let's visit it. Let's visit that immediately. Mouse. Here we go. So, pay closer attention to other people's body language, how they move, their gestures, facial expressions, and general posture. When you focus not only on what individuals are saying, but also their body language, you'll find that you have considerably more information than you can use to understand what they're really communicating. For body language typically reveals far more about people than they're verbally expressing. Sit back whenever they are people around and simply observe for a while. Look to see if what others say is congruent with their body language and watch for any displaces. In other words, don't always take people at their word. Also pay closer attention to agreements and contracts right now. Take your time to completely understand any agreement, finding out as much as you can. By asking the questions and consulting friends, experts to get advice. Be careful, however, not to get bogged down in too much detail. Walk the line between scrutinizing a contract, verbal ones included, for an inordinate amount of money, thus remaining stuck in an aggressive due to your need to be 100% certain that you've covered everything and rushing into something impulsively and reflectively based on emotional appeal. The associations with this card are caution, scrutiny, details, fertility, alertness, efficiency, thoughtfulness, determination, nitpicking, orderliness, fastidiousness, and abundance. And it has a dot of 4. That was a bit of a lot to say. But this next one is brilliant. I just want a quick sneak glimpse, and this card never comes up. But I'm very excited it has today because it never comes up. It is very rare. Your final piece of the pie, your angel to guide and assist you for March and April, is number 32. The angel of divine timing. Timing is everything. The universe is working behind the scenes to align the steps needing to allow your desires to become reality. Group 3, Sun. This is beautiful. You have received this card because your angel of divine timing wants you to know that the timing is right for your decisions to come to fruition. Fruitation. Your angel of divine timing understands how you have been patiently awaiting the good news and is coming your way. This card is a gentle reminder not to give up hope. Your angel has been working behind the scenes, ensuring that all the pieces of the puzzle will fall into place, resulting in the most perfect desired outcome. We live in a society where everyone is always in a hurry and things are expected to happen instantaneously. It is hard to be patient and you can become disappointed by your lot in life when things don't work out the way you would like. In the spirit world, there are no clocks, schedules defining when things are expected to happen. There is a saying, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. If the timing isn't right, you won't receive the positive outcomes you were hoping for, and your angel of divine timing is ensuring that you receive the outcome that is best for your highest good. So don't worry about how it will happen. Know in your heart that your angel will ensure that it does. It will happen. The most important thing is to not doubt the power of the angel. When you add doubt to the equation, you will sabotage all of the hard work you and your angel of divine timing have applied to achieve your desired outcome. So have faith that all is well and be patient. The affirmation for this card is word for word as follows. Say it when you want to bring in your angel. I have total faith and believe that my angel of divine timing is working to help me achieve my desired outcome. Everything happens with divine timing. Amen to that. Preach. That's it for me, guys. I'm out of here. It's been a long one. I'm a bit tired. But thank you so much for joining me. Group 1, the moon. Group 2, the star. Group 3, the sun. I love you all. I can't wait to see you again on the next round with me. Redsky on Righteous Readings. Don't forget to check out my sister channel that will be starting very soon. Next week, I'm hoping, for March, first week, 1st of March. Check it out. The first content will go up. My sister channel, Redsky Righteous Astrology, where we do tropical and Western astrology natal charts. If you ask for it, I'm bringing it. But this will stay, of course, my divinational character. 2 bitches up in here, 2 reds. Righteous. I'll see you on the next round, guys. Bye, y'all.